Hi guys, I got another project to share with you. I just created another mini album, calling this one A Moment in Time, and I used with this the Prima Time Travelers Memories collection, and all this collection I got from Barb's store, who's now, she was Callie's Craft and Supplies, but now she changed everything over to Etsy, and it's Callie Craft Supplies at Etsy.com. I will leave the link below, and before I flip through the mini, let me just show you the products that I used that she sent me to create this. Thanks, Barb. First of all, here's the paper collection, and this is the the A4 paper pad, which I love this size paper. It's 8.5 or 8.27 by 11.69 inches. It's awesome, and you can see it's the Time Travelers pack. And what I like about this, they're not double-sided, and you still get like 3 and 4 sheets of see, I hate double-sided paper only if I'm going to flip the paper, but then I don't feel guilty cutting into it and using it and wasting good pages that I like. So there's the paper that's the paper pad, and like I said, all this is available in her Etsy shop. And what came with the collection, and I pretty much used everything, was, well, you could purchase this all separate. This ATC pad, which was perfect for the journaling cards and photo mounts. So you get, I still have all these left, and I used a lot, so I'll probably be making another one. And I just clipped it together with this binder clip. So there's that. And then she sent me the wood embellishments that go with this collection, and I used quite a few. These little frames, the hand, the clock, and these little chips. So I used that, and then it came with these buttons, which I used quite a few of them. That's only 2 that I have left. And then this chipboard, which I have a few pieces left, but I pretty much used a ton of it, and I love it. It was really easy to distress the edges and stain it up, and I enjoyed working with that. I think this was my first time really working a lot with the chipboards to the collections. I never really purchased them, but I'm hooked now. So, and then I also used a little bit of this stamp set. This is Epiphanies. It's by Prima, and it's available in her store, but I don't think this goes with that collection, but it does. So I did use a few of these bird cages and the clocks, and I love this stamp. Looks like a hanging bird cage. So I used that on a few pieces, and then I'll show you real quick the dies that I used with this, and only 2, I believe. I used these corner pieces by Spellbinders, and these are not available in her store, but the paper in the collection is. And then these are by Spellbinders. And I'll show you where I use those throughout the mini. Okay, let's get started on showing you the inside of this. And so there's my cover. And what I did here, these were the little frames from the wood piece collection that came out of that. And I cut pieces of the paper out and glossy accented them and put them on the back. And then this is just some burlap ribbon I actually got at Walmart. And so there's the spine, and it is, of course my ruler's gone. I'll tell you the measurements at the end. I'll put it in the description. But anyways, it's like 3.5 inches, I think. And this is 8 by 6, I think. This mini album. My good ruler. 8 1/4 is my cover, and yeah, by 6 1/4. But the inside pages are 8 by 6. Okay, so you open it up, and this is my first page. This is the cover, and I just made a simple pocket, and that's part of the chipboard collection. And then I did a tag and some photo spots that you can put photos on. So those pull out. And these are the ATC pads that I didn't have to cut or anything. I just mounted them on some paper. So you could journal on this side and put a photo on the back, and it'll be framed in black. And there again, you can journal. You can turn it any which way you want. But I love these. And then I just sprayed with the Prima. I'll show you. She has these in her store too. I sprayed it with this Victorian Gold Prima and a little bit of this, the green one, but I don't know if she has this color or not. And then there's that. And see how I sprayed the back? So there's that one. Just sprayed it up, give it some interest. All right, I'll put everything back together off camera. Okay, and then this page, I tried to keep this album pretty simple. There's only like 2 pages that are waterfall pages, and the rest are pretty much identical, just decorated different. So this is also a little Spellbinders die too. I just didn't have it out to show you. So this page, I put a magnet on the back of one of those buttons, and I made one of my fake little bows, and that folds down, just a piece of ribbon, and then this is a waterfall. For photos, I always leave the backs blank, so you can put photos or journal. Actually, I should fill it in with tan paper. Maybe I will, so you can journal. In fact, I think I will. Okay, so there's that page, and then every page has a pull-out pocket. And I had these, they're little canvas things I got at Michael's for like $1, and so I used them to make the pull-outs. So that's the page inserts, and then again I sprayed with those Prima sprays, and she does carry the antique gold and the worn leather, and she has another Christmas color in her store. So that is that page, and this lays really nice. It opens up really flat. It's really good construction. Okay, so now here's where my pages stay similar. Let me hold this back. I put these little photo corners, that was that die I showed you, in the corners, just so you can tuck your pictures in, so you don't have to seal, glue them on, or, this could be a journaling spot to tell about what your picture is, or you can leave this blank and just have it pretty and enjoy the pictures on the inside. So then that's for a photo. Put a photo here, and these, I did leave these so they can you can tuck the corners of your pictures in there, and there's another button that I used from the collection pack, and then that opens up, and I left the insides pretty simple so you can just showcase your photographs. Okay, and then this page, it's the same thing. It opens the same way. This is the wood, this is part of the cutout from the paper. These are part of the chipboard and the buttons, and then I used my dies to kind of embellish the buttons. There's one of those filigree corners. That opens, and that's pretty simple. And then here's another button that I used on this bottom piece. And that helps open it. It's all magnetized. And then again, if your photo corner can fit up there so it can hold a photo. And then I got these little itty bitty tags that I shoved in here just for journaling, dates or whatever, and that comes out too, and you could put a nice photo there. And then this pulls out as well for a photo spot. These are cutouts on the paper collection that you can cut out, but I didn't need to because I had all those other ones, and I just thought it really looked pretty. I liked it, so I left it like that. Alright, so then the next page, I don't want to bump my camera. Okay, then here we go. Same thing, I did a little tag. And these bottom strips I just cut from scrap paper from the collection. Am I in focus? And adhered them to the bottom. And this is chipboard. And then that's one of the filigrees again with those buttons. It's hard to do this on camera. There's that page and this one. And again, your photo can tuck like that, and this opens up too. Leaving room for photos. And that paper is just so pretty. I love it. And again, your photo corners can tuck up inside those. It just gives it more decoration. Okay, and then this page, part of the chipboard, I added glossy accents to the front of the clock to make it look like it was shiny, and it's just pop dotted up so your photo can fit, or a tag. And there's another tag, and I just used burlap trim on them. And this opens. And then again, another button with the filigree. Looks cool, I think. And then that's for a photo, and I left that plain so your eyes can rest. And then this pulls out, and this is that cool bicycle. There's that. And again, I just sprayed. Here's where I used the stamps on the back of these. You can see I did it really light so you could barely see it with real light colored ink. Oh, and this cardstock that I used, the green, which I thought popped out the paper, is the pistachio pudding color from Stampin' Up. That cardstock. And the other, everything else, the black and the tan, is just Recollections that you buy at Michael's. So there's the chipboard piece. I did raise it up so you can tuck stuff in. And then this opens, and that's blank. And then there's another little button. That opens. And again, I think I showed you already. I did. I showed you that already. See, I digress. Let me close this back up. Sorry, I put my camera in a different position. I love the way this page looks. Again, I made a tag. I just used the scrap paper. The corner pieces. This is a key from the wood embellishments. Real pretty, and I tied a piece of string around it. And that opens. And I did put a little corner piece in there, but it blends in with the paper, so your photo can just go in there. And then this is one of the chipboard on that chipboard collection packet. Again, the paper. And then these corner pieces I cut out of the paper. And these tags can go anywhere you want in the book. You know, you can set it up however you want with your photos and the tags. They don't have to remain where I have them. Okay, and then this is another page. That's the chipboard collection. This was the wood embellishment collection. It's all the same collection. It's just what I use. And the corner pocket, and that one, and then this opens that way. Same thing here. This was part of the chipboard. That opens up. This paper is so pretty. And there's another tag. Oops, I forgot to add my piece on there. I gotta go back and put that on. And then this tag pulls out. And that's the paper. And then again, on the back you can see where I used the stamps, just to give it some interest. Alright, then here's where I changed it up a bit. I made this a little different. So this is a frame, and I left it so you could slide a picture in this frame, and that was part of the chipboard collection as well. So you can slide a photo in there. And then this opens, and then this one opens. So you could put photos there, photo here, another photo here. This is part of the chipboard collection, and I put a brad through it so I can use that like that. And that's glued down. And that slides back over. Those close back up. And then on the back cover, I cut out pieces of the paper because they look like little letters, and I just layered them. That's part of the chipboard. I made a pocket. And again, we have a tag and journaling cards, or photo mats, I should say. And look, those ATC pads are really cool. I alternated it with the black and the green. So this is perfect for journaling or even putting a photo, whatever you want. And again, I just sprayed the back to give it that distressed look. And that is it. And that's the back. I love how that pistachio Stampin' Up! Paper brought out the green in there, because this is a dark collection, a real dark paper collection. So I thought that kind of spruced it up a little bit. So there it is. I hope you like it. I hope to inspire you, and head on over to see all the products that are changing all the time. That Cali Crafts Supplies, not the N anymore. I will put the link in the description below. And thanks, Barb, for giving me the opportunity to create this with all your products. All right, guys, have a great day.